Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. This is a Miele dishwasher, slimline version. We got a number on it there. Should be one somewhere. Where would it say how it's called? On the back? Yeah, there it is. So it's a Miele G4500SC. I got it. I was given it. It was recovered from a skip, the same as this Electrolux washer dryer. But the person who got it didn't want it, so it wasn't tested, nothing. I don't know anything about it other than you plug it in, it trips the switch. Don't even know if it was turned on when it tripped the switch. Don't know anything about it. I don't know much about dishwashers. I tend not to have much to do with them because there's not much in them that's interesting to me. All of the pipes and cables seem to go in at the bottom around the back, so I'm going to put it up on its side on this washing machine so that I have a bit of a surface to work on. I'm not lying on the floor looking into it. It might leak water everywhere. I'm quite expecting it to, but that's the name of the game. So I'll put it up on its side and we'll have a look underneath. So to get this bottom panel off, it's plainly obvious when you've got it up on its side that there's two screws, one here and one here, but it's not so obvious that you have to reach in up underneath there. There's a screw hole and there's another one that you can just about see here. You can get them off without taking off the front fascia, and then this just falls off. This is a pan for the aqua stop. That's the float switch for the aqua stop. It's completely dry, but there is water dripping out. I'm guessing that's coming out of this system here, although I think that's the salt pan, so it should be sealed. I'm not great on dishwashers. That's the pump. It's wet, so that's might just be a case of leaving it to dry out for a while. Those are temperature probes there, I think. That's the pump unit, so that's the dishwasher pump motor. That's the sump in the bottom. There's another little pump there. That's a little pump motor there, and there's another little pump in here, I think, and another pump motor over there. So 3 pumps, and that's the main pump. There must be a heater somewhere. Sometimes they're in a tube. No, there's the heater element there, so it's going into that pump. Power comes into a filter up here. I presume the smarts, the computer, is on in the door up at the front because there is lights and sounds up on the front of it. You can't see them there, so I presume it's in there. And then you've got all this cabling going up to that and those 2 red bunches. There's something in there, I can't see what it is. It could be a number of float switches for rinse aid and stuff like that, and salt maybe. Might be a float switch in there for the salt. They're not particularly complicated machines really. They heat water and they spray it around. I think what I'm going to do with this one is just leave it to dry out for a while, because if there is moisture that's shorting somewhere, like it is all wet. It was out in the rain for a while. There's a capacitor for the motor. It is all wet. It could just be having a short circuit and that's tripping the fuse. It was the earth leakage circuit breaker, or the residual current device that was going in the machine. So there. Useful to note as well, if your spring breaks or if your cord breaks, I've had that happen on a Miele before. You get in from the bottom on this one, whereas I think I got in from the side on my one. I just replaced it with my own homemade cord. You can buy the cords, of course, as spare parts, but they cost about $10 for 2, and string is almost free if you get good nylon cord. I'll leave it for a while to dry out and see if that makes any difference. Let's just have a look at the motor rating. MPEH 62/2. There's various numbers there. Okay. This clip looks like it's damaged. Not that that's going to stop it working. Okay, we'll come back to it whenever it's dry, a day or 2 maybe. So a day and a half I think has passed, and I've got the machine back upright. I've put some stuff in it. It's the Miele G4500SC. I have already tried switching it on. It didn't blow the fuse this time. Bit of a scratch there, which can probably be rubbed off with a file or something. Let's close the door. I've put rinse aid and salt in it because when I turned it on these lights came on, but no other ones I think. Let's turn it on. It was set to sensor wash, so I can turn it to quick wash. We tried on quick wash. It's plumbed in, water's on. Looks like we might just have a dishwasher. That works. So there's the tray off the bottom, and if it does work I'll have to put that back on. I can hear a motor pumping. I've put some stuff in there that's... Oh, there's another motor coming on there now. Where's that water coming in? I don't know with this. It's very hard to see what's going on, and I don't know much about dishwashers other than... Yeah, there's water coming in. I can hear that. This one has an aqua stop mechanism, so the aqua stop won't work because of this because this tray is off the bottom. That would, you know, that little disc space there would cause the float to rise and switch off the water through the automatic valve up here if it leaked. But well, it could leak, I suppose, but I'm in the garage, so I don't really mind if it does. It won't do any damage. The machine looks okay. Looks like the door might be bent a little bit. It's kind of closer, smoother there. There's a bit of a step there. We're talking a millimeter here. I think it would clean up okay. Yeah, that's just dirt, I think. Yeah, that's just dirt. A bit of tea cut or something like that. It's got a scrape on the handle there. Like, it smells like laundry. That's really the worst of the damage to it if it works. Yeah, it sounds better now. There won't be much to this. I'm not going to talk at it for whatever length of time it takes, so I'm just going to leave it till the end and come back and see if it looks clean inside and if I think it's okay. I have put salt in it, so it might look salty at the end, and then I might have to do a rinse on it or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't have a rinse function. Do another quick wash. We'll see. We'll check in again. We might have ended up with a free dishwasher from a mate of mine. That's excellent. Stay tuned. So it's been going fine in the wash cycle, from the sound of it anyways, but the salt light has come on. I only put in a little bit, not too worried about that. Maybe it means it's working. That's a good thing. It's moved on remarkably quickly to the end, so let's turn it off and see. Do we think it's clean? It's certainly, oh, it's hot and steamy in there. This was one of the dirtier things. It wouldn't have done a great job in there, but top and bottom it's okay. Yeah, it's hard to know. Like, that's paint and it's stuck on. It's loosened up. Yeah, I think that's working okay. A couple of tools there. These pipes, you see, it won't really clean out the inside, but makes the outside look okay. Pipes off a Henry. I think I'll leave these things here to steam a bit. Washing machine bowl. How does that look? Doesn't look particularly clean. You know, it's like it might not be working. So this is the whole thing with this. It might have been like this got stuck in it or something. Oh, the salt lid wasn't replaced. Is that my fault? That will have explained something. What's it like down here? There's a bit of stuff in there, not much. That's it. It seems okay. There's a bit of stuff stuck in that helicopter there, not much. Is it working or is it not? I might give it another spin actually, without any new detergent in it. Jug. Just see what happens. I'm not entirely happy with that, and I guess the salt came on because I hadn't closed the lid on it. I don't think it unscrewed itself. Let's change the program and see what else happens. Light soiling, start. We'll see. maybe pots and pans are required if it is dirty, you know, so because we'll see if that washing machine bowl comes out clean. It's still on the wash there for that light soiling cycle. It's done okay. It's done a pump out already, so it'll get to the end and we'll see what it looks like inside. I'm guessing the fast wash or the quick wash doesn't do that much because it's quick, and this light soiling wash is taking a bit longer so far. It's probably longer so far than the whole wash the other one took. So the salt light's gone out, interestingly enough, which is a bit weird, but whatever. So it's on to the drying cycle and the salt light's come on again. I'll come back to it when it hits the end light and let some steam out. So it's just finished the cycle. Salt light is still on. It was the light soiling wash we did. Let's turn it off. Have a look inside. It's a bit steamy, but oh yes, that looks a lot better. Yes, that looks a lot cleaner. It's still not perfect, but I'm guessing it needs heavy soiling. You can see the bit of dirt there. I think it's probably engine oil and stuff like that that was in this, so I'm not too fussed. That's just roughness around there. Let's have a look at the plastic. This was one of the other dirty things that was in here. Yeah, it's quite pretty clean. That's alright then. This was, what model is this then? This is the Miele G4500SC slimline dishwasher. Excellent, I think that's good. Any questions or comments, especially comments if you know anything about this machine, let me know. I think I'm just going to end up selling it. There you go, thanks for watching, see you later.